Lego minifigure habitats. What is your favourite movie? So this is another installment of my Lego minifigure habitat mocks. This was a suggestion by my friend Clicking Cliff to build a Lego minifigure habitat based on a scene from one of the Jurassic Park movies. This specific scene is when the Tyrannosaurus Rex is chasing a bunch of people running in the mud, and there is a scene in one of the Jurassic Park movies that cuts to a bird's eye view of this guy who has fallen down in the mud and the dinosaur stomps on him. And so I created that scene as this Lego minifigure habitat. And there are a bunch of minifigure habitat mock builders who build their mocks based on movies. So let's talk about this right now. Stay tuned. Hello, it's me, Mayohosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel. If you want to see more of my Lego, click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. So what I did is, the scene from that movie takes place at night. So I wanted to get some of the night black sky in this, but I wanted to get some of the muddy background as well. So I've got a gradient between black and the different shades of brown for the back of the habitat, but I wanted to get the muddy texture on the ground, which is why I ended up using a dark tan 8x8 plate, of which everything is built on, and I wanted to get some of the foliage from Jurassic Park, just a loose representation. So I used one of the spiky bush pieces. Behind that is a dark green small pine tree. And in the corner, there's this build for a tree that has some spiky leaves on it. This is a rebuild of some of the trees that I have in my Lego setting. And so I reused some of those designs to get this. But the key of the scene is that the dinosaur stomps this guy dead. So I needed to pick out a Lego minifigure that would look like one of those people that were running away from the dinosaur in the movie. So I picked out one of the neoclassic versions of Johnny Thunder. This is from specifically the Lego Arctic Train set, which I've been building on some of my live streams recently. So that's why he has the red scarf on him and the Indiana Jones type hat. And I was struggling to come up with a design for the dinosaur foot until I remembered that I had these modified 1x2 plates that have these 3 clip bar connections. And then I decided to use some of these clips that have the adapters for a bar connection as the toes of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And as you can see, you can pose them in all sorts of directions because they are just clipped on. So once I figured out how I wanted to get the toes of the dinosaur, then I figured out how I wanted to get the shape of the leg, and I settled on using a black 2x4 brick to be the knee of the dinosaur, and then I used some 2x2 regular and inverted slopes in black and a plate to lock some of that together with an inverted slope at the bottom that connects to the modified plate with the clip bars, so you can get a 45-degree angle of the dinosaur coming down to stomp on the guy. So we got that dynamic shot right there. And to get this shot was the most important aspect of this whole thing, because it's a very memorable shot from the movie. So I wanted to get that right. I wanted to get the minifigure to be directly underneath of the dinosaur's foot. and it was not very hard to get the foliage I wanted, because I didn't care about making foliage that looked accurate to the movie or anything. I just wanted to get foliage that would fit into this small area, because when you're focusing on an 8x8 stud area where you can only use 7x7 of those studs for the scene that you're trying to recreate, because the back is the wall for the backdrop of everything. And I did cheat with the black pieces at the back, because I used some of these 1x4x3 panels, because I didn't have the necessary black bricks. And I cheated a little bit using more brown than what I might otherwise should have, because I was running low on the black bricks. But the most important shot is from this angle, because you can see the night sky, you can see the foliage, you can see the guy that's going to get stomped dead, and the dinosaur's foot coming out of the backdrop. This is the most important aspect. This is what creates the dynamism of this. And I think this turned out well. And there are other people who have suggested I make other scenes from other movies. So this is what the stack of the minifigure habitats looks like. You can go and watch my playlist to see all of these other habitats. And there is the Jurassic Park minifigure habitat on top. It's next to the previous one I built, which was based around my sig fig. And the next video after this will be a city update, but the video after that will be about another minifigure habitat, unless I sneak in another Thursday video. So anyway, thank you for watching this. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I will see you in the next minifigure habitat video, and I'll see you in the next video. But holy shit! Don't forget to leave a like on this video. You can invest in me by pledging to me on Patreon, follow me on social media on Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Twitter X, Twitch, Pinterest, and much, much more. The music in this video is not owned by me and is licensed by these people. Anytime I am not solely in this video, it is a part of a collaboration. Check out this playlist on the screen right now. YouTube thinks you might enjoy this video that I uploaded, and this is my recent upload. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoy watching YouTube, and I hope to see you back in my next piece of content.